Use the empirical rule to find each probability below, which all involve the standard normal variable z. Z is the standard normal variable corresponding to the standard normal curve. And it has the following properties. The mean is equal to 0, and the standard deviation is equal to 1. Moving forward, this is why we make such a big deal about the standard normal variable z. Any variable x that's normally distributed is going to be able to be transformed into this standard normal variable. So all problems involving normal variables are going to be transformed into z's. So we'll see that in a little bit, but for now let's work with the empirical rule on calculating some probabilities involving z. So A, we have the probability that z is between -1 and 1. So we draw our standard normal curve, which again has mean equal to 0 and standard deviation to 1. And so the probability that z is between -1 and 1, apply according to the empirical rule, and here is 0.68 for 68%. So one of the benefits of the empirical rule is because the mean is 0, standard deviation is equal to 1, the calculations end up being easy. Secondly, the probability z is less than 0 is not really the empirical rule, but it's one part of one of the properties of normal curves. Standard normal curves have a mean of 0, so the probability of being less than 0 is the probability of being less than the mean, which is 0.5. Probability z is less than 0 is equal to 0.5. C, the probability that z is between 0 and 2. So according to our empirical rule, we draw our normal curve with the mean in the middle, which again for z is 0. And we know that between -2 and 2 altogether lies about 95% of the data. But in this problem, it's kind of slick because they're only looking for the probability that z is between 0 and 2. So that would be from here on over to the 2, which is about half of the shaded region. So that would be 0.95 over 2. And the only reason we're dividing by 2 is because it starts at 0. If it started at -2 all the way over to 2, it'd be exactly 0.95. So doing this out gives us 0.475 by my calculations.